Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and or good night, depending when and where you are listening to this, I should say. And for us, it's Thursday, July the 2nd, and life on the island is good. Yep, and yep. Ouch. Oh, okay. The island's good, my back's not. Now, we're doing okay. It's 15 degrees here on the island today with a nice light rain, and we need that. We need that good soaker rain here. That is for sure. This island is a tinder box. But that is neither here nor there. I hope this finds you well. I hope this finds you with love and balance in your life. I truly, truly do. And as for us, we're fine here, man. 2 feet and a heartbeat. We all good. Now, what is it I are a doing of? Well, I'd like to put to the test what we talked about in the other video. You remember that other video, right? You know, the other one. Not this one, the other one. Yeah, hello, my lovelies. Look at you with all your little babbies. And we got 100 of 100 now, so we are tip top full. Jump. Yeah, what I wanted to do, look at them, eh? Just look. Ah, it just warms you, don't it? Yeah. So, ladies, pardon me, coming through, excuse me, pardon. What I should like to do is put my hypothesis of the container, the milk container, to the test. I was curious as to whether or not we could transfer milk from the goat bottles to this container. And if so, can we then, move it over and deposit into the the mini dairy thingy, the dairy area. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I mean, Vern? You picking up one laying down, you know? Yeah, so we'll get this over. I got to put a trail in here to make it a little easier for myself, pushing through all that tall grass and the like. In fact, you know what? Seeing as how ain't no time like the present, eh? Ain't no time like the present. Now, as long as I don't get caught up in these damn leaves, that's what happens. You get going along and you're painting something in, and then all of a sudden you go over top of the tree, and next thing you know, you're putting grass on top of the cow barn. Yeah, and like that, and like that. All righty, now let's just throw a little dirt down here and kind of see what it is we are up against. All right, bear with me here. Now we'll just kind of tickle you along a little bit. Kind of come around there. Here. Geez. Now you see how far forward that square jumped? Look, I've already got dirt in front of me there. That could have gone bad. Alrighty, now let's. Okay, let's get out of the view of the leaves. There we go. Nice and gentle like. Nice and gentle like. Right, and we'll just kind of marry up with that there a little bit. There we go. That's a good starter. And we can come back and, polish that up a little bit later. And like that. Yeah. Sounds good to me, man. Sounds like a plan, Stan. So, yeah, we'll take the cow milk over. We'll drop that off. And then I want to see if we can do the goat milk into this and from this into the dairy. And won't that be convenient for moving things along? It gives us just that little bit more of realism, rather than me going over and, with my Herculean strength and picking up a full pallet of 6 containers of goat milk, So, I mean, okay, yeah, we can do it, but this way we're doing it right. Doing it right on the wrong side of town. uh, oh, yeah, songs that get stuck in your head. Hey, Robert? What do you think? Huh? Yeah? Will it go round in circles? Will it fly high like a bird up in the sky? Fly high. Robert knows what I'm talking about, don't you, Mads? And while I'm at it, a shout out to Robert Byers. Hey, man, salt of the earth. Thank you so much for sticking with me, buds, and thank you for sharing my videos like you do and like that. It's been a blessing meeting you, man. It truly, truly has. Alrighty now. Will it fly high? All day long. All day long in your head. You're welcome. So we can do it. Yes. Okay, so this is cool. I like this because it just, like I say, it adds that little touch of realism now, you know? See, we can manually push this over and like that, 1600 liters. And there we go. Cool beans on that. All right, and there we go with the goat milk. It's all topped off. Well, as much as the container would allow. Now let's put this over this way. Can I get over that lip? Can I? Can I? Can I? There we go. Just like that, Yanni. All righty. Well, I like that. So cool beans. We learned something there, and I am a happy freaking fracking camper. Nice, nice, and nice. Okay, well, with that and $10, I suppose we could get a coffee, eh? All right, let's move on here, shall we? Right on. We're just going to head her up to the high field, up by the Holsteins there, and the water buffalo, and like that, and like that. And we're going to get to doing some planting, man. We're going to get some wheat put in, and that will be cool, because that's a good field for wheat up that way. That's a good field for anything, really. I mean, it's a good field, period. You know. Do you know? I knew you know. I knew it. Okay, up the hill we go, and what do you say we just get there, huh? And there we go. Alrighty, so let's get this unpacked here, get her all spread out, and let's get to doing a little bit of planting. Sounds good to I. Oh, have I come too far over? I'm not going to clip that corner, am I? Nope, we're good. We're good. Yeah. Get you down. Da 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 da. And we will put that off to a worker. And like that, and like that. And we'll just kind of get to getting here. Alright, what a gorgeous September morning. I mean, not as gorgeous as the morning we have here. But there you go. Man, I love that tractor. That is just something. We may have to spend a few shekels and give her a new paint job down the road just because. But, you know, you've heard me say it. Chrome don't get you home, baby. The more tinsel you got, the more things can go wrong, man. Strip her down to the bare necessities, exactly what you need and no more. Lessen the overhead, kid. Lessen the overhead. Yeah. Alrighty, well, y'all seen me do this before, so I'm not going to make you sit here and watch that, or hey, let's speed this up and do a little music montage and like that. I think we shall just move on to bigger and better things while we let the worker take care of this, yeah? Alrighty, let's go get some. Alright, I want to head back down. Bear with me here, guys. Let's just check out the farmland. And I just want to fast travel back over here. Over here. There we go. And I, not you, but me, like, not you guys, but you know, myself, me, like, I would like to address this. Now, remember I was talking about pressure washers and how they've got another pressure washer that will go 3 times the distance of the original type of thing, eh? And I stumbled on it not too long ago. There, that's still that's over there. That one right there. That one I am very interested in. Now that's 1550. This one's 4300. This one's 1550, and yet this one has 3 times the distance at least of the Karcher, you know, the original. So yeah, go still go, I suppose. We'll put that to the test here. Leave us just kind of back out of here like, and we'll go into construction. It's that way I can have I can put it here rather than have it go to the store and I have to go get it and all that good happy pappy stuff. Now that's the original one up top there. Now right just down here on the right hand side should be, bear with me, where are you? There it is. Cool. Cool and groovous, man. And I mean, for 1,500 as opposed to almost 4,000, and you got like literally, well, you'll see what I mean. It's got like 3 times the distance easily, man. Okay, now let's just figure. I guess it doesn't really matter where we plop you down because what do you mean it's up against something? What are you talking about? No. Oh, geez, Louise, give me what I asked for, man. There we go. Are you joking? What is going on there? Isn't that something? Eh? You put her over here like that? That shouldn't be interfering with anything. Look at this. That's ridiculous, man. Okay, let's just plop her down and we'll grab it. But, how is that catching? I guess so. I guess. I mean, it is what it is. Okay, now let us see what it is we actually have here. Now I can go look at this all the way back here. Try doing that with the original one, eh? There we go. How far over can we go? We can get the full length of the ways, I'm sure. Let's see, moving right along here. Ah, now isn't that interesting? So it does run out there now. Wow, we're a fair piece back, and if I was to center this washer on the ways, then no worries. We cover the whole entire ways and then some. Okay, because I mean, even over there, we're covering the whole thing pretty much, and we can go all the way down this way. Yeah. Oh, I'm happy about that. Look at that. See, we don't start losing her till way over here, yeah? Cool beans. Happy camper I are. Don't you know? Don't you know? All right. You are, and we are, and then they are, and now we're over here doing this. I clearly haven't drank the correct amount of coffee yet. Actually, I've already had my 2 cups of coffee. I'm onto the water, man. Oh, the water. You. Cool, clear water. Now, can I? No, I don't want you, you silly goose. Da-dee-di-do. Okay, come on now. Can I just? Okay, you're going about this all wrong, Nigel. There are more than one way to do this. Now, bear with. Let's go get this over to her side, and we'll bring her around and put it where I should like it to be. Don't you know? Don't you know? Do 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 do. And oopsies, kind of caught the edge of the stair there. There we go. Now let's get you somewhere in and or about the center of the ways here. There we are. Kind of sort of like that. Okay, tuck you in there. Ooh, I might have tucked her in a little too far. Hold on. Can I back out of that? Ah, frickin' dirty word. Gosh, by golly darn heck. Oglethorpe, man. Alrighty, well, it can live there, because I'm okay with that. Now, how far over? Okay, we know we can do all this. But having it here, look, we can go the full length of the ways, and we don't even have to worry about running out of space or whatever, or running out of hose. So that is cool. And we can get all of this, get all the way over here. So pretty much it doesn't matter what kind of equipment we bring over, we're going to be able to take care of it. No problem at all. Sorry, guys. The old liquid lungs are giving me grief here. Alrighty, well, okay, that was a good kind of proof of concept anyway, and this looks clean enough. I don't think we need to get too carried away with the old TARDIS, right? The old lizard girl that he is. There we go. Now, I think what we shall do is, pardon me, what we shall do is go into vehicles. and find our original. Where are you now? Where's my... There we go. Pressure washer. Yep, yep. Okay, see you later. Bye now. And that way we got that one there. That covers all of our needs and then some. And yeah, like that and like that. And we made a couple of dollars back. Go figure. Okay, let's get to getting here. Sound like a plan, buddy roll, buddy roll? Yeah. Dang it, Robert. Now all I got is fly high in the sky going through my head again. I thought I got it out. I woke up this morning singing some other silly little ditty. I can't remember what it was. And now I've gone and teased Robert about will it fly high in the sky, you know. What's that, Billy Preston, I think it was, on the Midnight Special? Let the Midnight Special. What a great show that was. I love that show. Okay, now let's get in here while we fly high in the sky, doing ever decreasing circles till we disappear up our own posterior orifice. This song's gonna drive me nuts today. Oh, Commodore Alley. Drop you off there. Let's go get us a different header, and then we'll header for Petter, yeah? Old Petter Bay the better way. For those of you who don't know Petter Bay, I used to live there. It's a trailer court on this marina on the island here, and I could go to the front porch of my mobile home. Yeah, I lived in a trailer park, and yeah, along with Ricky and the boys. Yeah, whatever. Biased, but yeah, I could go up my front door, and if I chose to, I could hit the old man's boat with a rock from the front of my porch. It was down over this cliffside and down into the marina proper. We overlooked the bay, Petter Bay type of thing. So I mean, every day, you know, of my life, whenever I wanted to, out there getting the salmon, bottom fishing for, you know, the lingcod and the cabezons and the like. We had Dungeness crab in the bay. At nighttime, you go down with a torchlight and a bucket and a dip net, and within an hour, you'd have anywhere from 100 to 300 prawns. I mean, no problem at all. It was the life, man. I loved that. But then the people who own the property and the developers and, oh, yeah, no, we got to do this. We're not making enough money, so we're just going to kick all of you people out of here, and we're just going to revamp it. And then they never did. Closed it down, closed all that. Everybody had to move their trailers, their mobile homes, and all that kind of stuff. Got it all done, and then they didn't do a damn thing with it and just kept the marina going like it was. So it was just a ploy to get everybody out of this trailer park, because clearly down the road, they're going to have plans for doing something, yeah? Don't you love progress, kiddies? Ah, yeah, but it's progress, man, you know? It's the new way. It's what we do now. Yeah. I got 2 words for your new way, and it ain't good morning or thank you. However, if you like sex and you like travel, you are going to love this. The old 4-3 action going on. 4-3, what's that you say? Oh, come on, think about it now. 4 letters in the first word, 3 letters in the second word, has to do with sex and travel. Yeah, you picking up what I'm laying down here, man? And then, see, the thing is with a 4-3 is you can double it down on that. You give somebody an 8-6. I mean, you're really, really mad then. I can see your face. It's like, what in the hell is this guy babbling about? Yeah, you know. You know. Okay, so here we go. We are here. Now, I just want to get you set up over this way. Come and see here. And where the sunflowers are, this field here, I shall put in a new aviary, I do believe. I shall put in some bees. Could you direct me to the bees, please? Winnie the Pooh. Oh, come on, you long-winded thing, 17 mile an hour, gosh, by golly darn heck, and all that. You know, one of these days I'm going to forget myself and start profaning for real like I do in real life. and you'll go, oh my God, that guy's an asshole. He seemed like such a nice guy. And then the one day he had a hot mic and I heard him and he didn't know he was on it. Oh, the language that come out of his mouth, my word. Yes, I know how to profane. Ooh, yeah, I even get angry from time to time. Heaven forbid I'm human. Gosh, by golly darn, eh? Alrighty. Well, no so bad. So, what's next on the big agenda? What shall we endeavor to accomplish? Well, putting down this wheat's a pretty good thing. Yep. And yes, sir, yes, sir. Okay, I won't force you to watch. Well, maybe make you watch a little bit of it. Besides, I'm not making it. You don't have to, you know. It's not forced. Please don't. Please stay. Please watch. Yeah, isn't this where I'm supposed to go? Hey, if you like what you're seeing, please leave a like and a comment and subscribe, and maybe do me a solid and share my videos. And if you could please just help me, because I'm such a noob and I really need. Yeah, hope we don't play that game, man. If this channel's gonna take off, it'll take off under its own merits. You know, I mean, would I like people to do that? Sure, that'd be great if everybody would like and subscribe and leave a positive comment and tell the world what a wonderful human being I am and how I'm the best creator go. Yeah, homie, don't play that game, man. I either succeed on the merits of my abilities or I will fail on the lack thereof. But, you know, it is what it is. Yep. Ain't nobody can do your push-ups for you, man. You got to do them yourself. That's just the way it go, baby. Just the way it go. All right, well, we're all topped off here. What do you say we get our buns back? And we'll put this one away, and then we shall grab the roller and come all the way back here and get all that all rolled in and get that all tickety-boo. But there we go. We got our wheat in. So that's cool beans. We've got an open field and it's September. I should, according to that Hoily fella, be able to plant some canola. I think I can plant in September. But we'll get this one down home and get that all figured out and like that as we go. Oh, pardon me. Alrighty, now hold on, bear with me. Alright, now we just make a quick pit stop in here, just top off on the old fuel. And like that, and then we'll just go over and head over to the ways here, just kind of take care of some business. You know, all the necessary evils of, and like that. Okay, give you a wide berth. There we go. Do 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 do. Now gently goes the monkey. We should be able to get up on top and get all of us up there. Yeah, we're. Hmm, maybe if we didn't disconnect going up the ramp there, Nigel. Idiot. What a seed. Look at the head on it. What a cabbage. Okay, now we're going to be boxed in here. Oh, we are just hanging off the edge. Luckily, we got dualies, though, so everything's all well supported, you know. Okay, now a little bit for you and a little bit more for you, yeah, and like that and like that. Okay, so we got the wrenching done. Now let's give her a little tickle underneath, shall we? Do the right thing here. And while you guys were listening to that oh so excellent music while I was doing such a fantastic job of let's get that license plate there. Hold on, just want to make sure that's all nice and clean like. Yeah, well, when you were watching me plant wheat and all that, I was a really bad boy. And I went out and got another coffee. Well, I didn't go out. I went to the kitchen. I got out of my day bed, if that's out, I suppose. Eh, anyway, bear with. I'm going to have a sip here, and I advocate y'all do the same, yeah? Mm-mm. Oh, there we go. Nectar of the freaking frackin', eh? Yep, yep, and yep. Oh, now, let's get over there a little bit more. Okay, that takes care of the planter. Now, leave us take care of Big John, eh? Give you a wee little tickle up in the old moving parts there. Ooh. Make him jump. We don't want to make him jump. He'll come down on my bloody Gulliver. Squish me flat like a pancake, nothing sticking out but my eyeballs. Okay, now a little bit more. Yeah, I'm really liking this new pressure washer, man. We got way more distance with it. Yeah, should have done this a while ago. Oh, we are in serious need of a paint job there, John. But that is expensive. I'm not sure what it is to repaint something the size of John, but let me tell you what, kiddies, you're probably looking at, oh, I don't know, 20, 30,000 maybe. I don't know. We'll have to check that out sometime and see what it is to do that. I'll put it to the test. Okay, coming along. There we go. Yeah, I'm really digging this new pressure washer, man. Come on, let me by now. Stumble. I'm tripping over my own bloody feet here. You know, if a man was to clean his ways, he wouldn't be tripping all over the stuff that's laying on him. Do, just saying. You know, leaving jerry cans around and all that. All right, let's get this back window. And that, get all that blasted off of there. Clean that license plate, you know. We got to make sure she's a clean machine, yeah? He kept his fire engine clean. It's a clean machine. Dee 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 dee. Penny Lane. The Beatles. Fantastic band. Do, there we go. Tickety frickin' Abu, baby. Yeah. I are a liking that, and that is for true. Now, can I get back in me old war pony here? Climbing up. There we go. See, more than one way to do things, man. Pardon me, pardon me. Oh, a little dry in the throat here. Just bear with. Gonna have another sip of the old life support here. Coffee number 3. Hold me back. I am a freaking wild man. Okay, can we tuck in through here? Just bear with me doing this while I'm drinking a coffee. Oh my gosh, yes. Heck gee whiz, even. Okay, so she put away all fair dinkum on that, yeah? Now, we need to get this up here rolled. Roll it, 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 roll it. Yeah, speaking of rolling, just about that time, isn't it? Well, I don't roll. I'm a pipe guy myself. Yep, yep, and yep. Do do do. Ba ba da ba ba da ba ba. All righty. Okay, so things are looking pretty good. I mean, pH and nitrogen are perfect according to that. But if you look at the crop yield, it's not up at 100%, but you consider that we're in, silty clay. So, kind of the worst soil going type of thing. So we're doing okay. We'll get it. That's all right. And it's getting the environmental score too. That helps a lot. Okay, gently, gently. Get old Big Blue hooked up here. There we go. Oh, pardon me. Oh, just a second, guys. Okay. Pardon. Dig, nabbit. Okay, here we go. So we'll head her back up there, and I won't make you watch that. I'll just catch you in a short here. Bear with. And there we go. Oh, now am I far enough forward? I think we're okay there. All right, let's just turn this over to an NPC, a worker, if you will. There we go. Don't hit the corner. Don't hit the corner. Don't. Ah, nice. Cool beans on that. There we go. Hello, sir. Oh, yeah. My tires are still wet from being washed down on the ways. Got that fresh out of the shower look to her, eh? Just a gleaming in the sunshine, baby. Do 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 do. Now, are we seeing anything in here? Bear with. I just want to have a little looky. No, no, no. Okay, well, no, growing. Well, yeah, it'll be growing, obviously. Yep, yep, and yep. Pardon I. Well, all righty, then. Okay, none of that matters in here. Fair dinkum. Do 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 do. Bang. What was that? The Crypt Keeper, wasn't it? Something like that. Anyway, this ain't getting things done here. Just bear with, having a little look at what we got on our environmental score. And like that, we're at 89. Maybe by the time I'm done rolling, that will come up a bit, but there's no way we're gonna get to 100 here. I'm just buying some soil samples again. They say you've only got to buy them like every third harvest or something like that, but I got the pennies in my pocket right now. So, we may as well get as much information as we can, because, how can you make an informed decision if you do not have the information? Yes. Okay, anyway, enough nattering. Let's get this done, shall we? Fooled you. You thought you was in for another 3-minute montage. Perfect timing. Let's get up, go have a bathroom break, get another coffee, stoke a bowl, get back, sit down in time for the song to be over, and we can carry it. Nope, I fooded you. No, I wasn't going to make you watch that all again. Too many montages in one video aren't good. But look at the size of my beautiful sunflowers. Now, with a flowering crop, with a flowering crop, you can up your yield by having bees around the field. Field? Ooh, I say. So yeah, I'm going to put in some more beehives, and we'll scatter them around a little bit. Like I'll get some here because the tractor's going to need room to turn around at the end of the fields and stuff like that, like down here. So we'll put the beehives along here and along that bush line, and then on the east and west side of the field we can put some hives. Now I think the bees travel, I can't remember exactly, but I think it's 150 meters from the hive to the field type of thing, right? So if in a large field type of thing, if you've got beehives down the one side and beehives down the other side along the length of the field, then at the ends where the tractor's got to turn around and stuff, you don't put anything in there type of thing, right? But if you're putting them on the east and the west side of the field where the tractors are just going in a straight line, you can put them fairly close to the field without interference, and the bees will meet kind of halfway with, so you're covering the whole field, and that gives you a twofold benefit here. One, it increases the yield of the sunflowers slightly, and two, it increases the yield of the honey made by the bees slightly. You know, I mean, they can go out and feed on the meadows like they do. You can see all the meadow flower around us and whatnot, and they'll do that, and that's fine. But if we put them around a field that's got flowering crops in it, like say canola, obviously sunflowers. I mean, that's a no-brainer right there, right? So anything that's going to have a flower like that, then the bees will have an effect on the yield of that crop, and that crop will have an effect on the yield of the bees. So it's kind of a symbiotic relationship, if you will, and like that and like that. Now you see here the tractor's got to turn around, so we don't want to be putting them here. But down the side, we can tuck them away and get them, out of sight, out of mind, and it's still close enough to the field that they're going to get some of it. I don't know that they'll get all of it because, well, as I say, I think they only travel about 150 meters. I'll have to look it up and I'll get a proper distance for you because right now I'm just spewing make believes and what I believe to be true. It's just fake news, man, fake news, fake news. Where's the facts? Show me the evidence. Oh, there's so much of that going on these days, ain't there? Anyway, we're not going there. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, this is a nice, fine, beautiful Thursday, and we're keeping it that way. And I just poked my head out the window, and we are still raining, so cool beans on that. I shouldn't have to do any watering on the balcony today. Now, you see, we don't want to put them in here. It looks like an obvious spot. We'll just run them down there. But you got to remember, that's the end of the fields. So that's where the tractor is going to be turning around. However, down the side, like this, we could bring them almost right up to the field. But I want to leave room for us to be able to traverse down. You want a bit of a, pardon me, a bit of a room for us to get equipment around and stuff like that. So if I keep them close to the fence here, it's still going to be a benefit to me and what have you. And I mean, and what's the difference? How much closer do I want them to be really and still be practical, right? So yeah, fair dinkum on that. And this, like I say, if we've got, what do we got? Maybe a dozen or so hives at the end of this, that should bump up our honey and like that and like that. So we can do things with it. Don't you know? Like we don't have to sell honey straight off to the market. We could actually, I think a cereal factory will take it if I are not sure. Okay, so we got half a dozen there. Okay, now they're there, so that's like 10 or 11 total there. We'll call it a dozen, shall we? One more will be a baker's, yeah? And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 along that way. 3, 6, 9 along there. Okay, so fair close to 20-ish, especially if you consider the ones we've already got down here too, because we got, what is it, we got 4 of them down here, do we? 3, 4, something like that. So that should give us an impressive yield on the honey. I think you'll see a difference in the amount that comes out there now. So cool beans, look at you. Fly, my little babies, fly. You go make me some money and some honey. Yep, yep, and yep. 'Cause I just want to be your dog. Huh. Yeah, we'll check on our little girls here. Well, check on the workers. There's only one girl in there, the queen. All the rest are male. La 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 la. Beep-a-doo. Well, you know what? I'm pretty freaking happy about that. Yep, and yep. Now, it won't tell too much on this crop because we put the bees in late in the crops. I mean, it's, a month away from harvest, right? And like that, let's see. The sunflowers, yeah, next month, October, we can harvest them. And right now, canola. I can do barley too, but I want the canola. I want to put that in on the field beside us, beside the sunflowers. One, we need the canola for the oil factory, but two, it's another flowering crop. So we could, hypothetically, put in more bees over on that field over there too. And wouldn't that just be tickety-boo and the like? So yeah, I think in here we put in some canola. Seems like a good field for it. And like that and like that. And that will establish those two fields. And then we can rotate the crop and still keep them flowered, right? We can put the canola where the sunflowers are and vice versa. That's going to change up so that the soil isn't going to get drained by, and leached by having just the one crop over and over and over again, right? So we can rotate crop and we can keep both the crops as flowering crops. So fair dinkum on that. But my friends, I think at this point I am going to thank you for hanging out with me here today. I do truly appreciate each and every one of you guys. Hey, 404 subscribers. I must be doing something okay because a few of you are sticking around. So that gives me hope. It is what it is, but it does give me hope. Anyway, my friends, you know what to do now, right? When you're done here with my BSing around and having fun, go find somebody and tell them that you love them, yeah? Hey, 3 little words, man. 3 little words. And it's free. Okay. All right, I'm not going to lecture you too much today. Y'all go be the rock stars that you already are, yeah? Be good to each other. And me, well, I'll see you in the funny papers, won't I? All right. Love to you all. Now go wash those freaking hands.